You started with boo and you ended with fool, and I thought you were cool and I thought you were good and I called you boo boo. But I swear it's just my doom, yeah. Nah. You started with boo and you ended with fool, and I thought you were cool and I thought you were good and I called you boo boo. I swear it's just my doom. Nah. I swear you're ungrateful. Ungrateful. You're ungrateful. I swear you're ungrateful. Ungrateful. Yeah. Girl, you ungrateful, girl. Oh no. Yeah. Girl, you ungrateful. You ungrateful, girl.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
This is 4Base TV.
Yeah.
We are so much intrigued with pop culture, Gen Z, and everything in between, right? And as young as you are,
Yeah.
what makes you kick every day?
What makes me kick every day?
Yeah.
So first, thank you so much for having me in your studios, and thank the management, everybody behind this production.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So yes, I'm Softboy Music, or better still Stallion by name. And what's really kicks me or what pops me out is music. I would say music.
Okay.
I don't just do music because of music. I do it out of hobby because I really love music.
Okay.
And before I got introduced into this, like doing music and all that, I used to dance.
Okay.
Like since high school, like I used to dance.
Were you in the dance group?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been privileged. I feel like people even really know me more with dance than even music.
Okay.
Because I think last 2 years or last 3 years, I even ended up being the 4th week winner for Guinness Black Shine Brightest that was being held with Incredible Ziggy.
Okay.
I've been able to be part of Afro Zig itself. I've also been a member of DWP. Like when it comes to dance,
I've had a taste of everywhere.
Yes, I've also won several awards in regards to dance. And during my dancing circle, I'm known as Lord.
Okay.
And dance don't work solely, work with music.
Yeah.
So all those time, I was still introduced to music. I used to write songs, but I didn't have the push, like something to push me out of my comfort zone to start doing music.
So you stayed more into dance.
Yeah, I stayed into more. But let me say, this year was my year of 10 because it was the year I officially changed my identity, my brand from Lord to Softboy Music, and I started putting like full concentration
on that.
Yeah. That's basically.
Okay. All right. So now we've got to like know a bit about where music comes in, but it comes from the story of dance, right? Yeah. Where would you say you got all that from? Would you say it's from your early childhood where you were exposed to dance?
Yeah.
And then music was, because you can't do dance without music, right? And music came in, or you would say when you were in between, like exploring your early life, then you got to expose that.
Okay, thank you so much. So music has been a part of me for a long time, and as I said earlier, I had this kind of fame, this kind of attention with dance that made me feel like, what's the sense of doing music? I already know me with dance. Okay. I didn't really want to pay concentration with music, but I've really worked with when it comes to music. I've worked as an artist and personal manager. That's to help artists in an entertainment agency called Off-Road Entertainment. Okay. I've worked for about a year. Okay. I'm familiar with music. I'm familiar with production, songwriting. Like when it comes to music, I really knew much when it has to do professionalism and when it has to do music.
So behind the scene, you've also worked.
Yeah, I've really worked. Yeah, I think like 2-3 years professionally behind the
scenes,
promoting and working out artists for a very long time. I was being in the scene as a dancer. Yeah. So there was this incident that actually triggered me to like pursue my music, because I always do music. I've written songs. At that time, I was writing songs and all that, but I didn't have what pushed me to like go record it. Okay. I feel like they know me as a dancer. I feel like I'm not trying to create a new kind of attention and all. So I didn't really want to
focus too much
on dance. And so I started getting a negative energy when it comes to my dance, because I was trying to be a little bit exclusive. I was trying to be a little bit different. So although I do my dance, I don't just shoot a dance video. Okay. So I have a team. I have a whole lot of team that when I shoot a dance video, actually contact a cinematographer. I pay him for the shoot. I get a stylist. I wanted it to be like a music video, but it's like
some Chris Brown-ish.
Get it kind of like. So I and my team and I, we started spending a whole lot of money within the range of not less than 3,000, and
let's say to 5, 6, 7,000
for one
just
music
one music visual.
visual.
Dance video. That
Just
was
dance
so
video.
musical. Yeah, that was the dance video.
Wow, that's
And
an investment.
and we were hoping we would be able to get the exposure. At that moment, our concern wasn't even money.
Yeah.
We were like, okay, if I use Stoneboy's song, I do a dance visual, I pay so much, I contribute so much, I put so much, at least he'll repost it. When he sees like it's not just a regular video, he repost it and people get to know me and all that. And if I use Jules, you get that kind of mentality. And we started it and we started saying the artists we're using on their songs, I won't mention names. But we started seeing we see them in our views. But we don't see them in our likes. We don't see them in our comments. They don't repost. And we feel like at the end of the day, although I'm dancing, it's your music. At the end of the day, I'm also promoting your song.
So you expect a little bit of repost,
like a repost, even a comment. Like Stoneboy commented on his visuals. And it's not like it was a low visual, because when I do my visuals, I said earlier on, I already have that kind of popularity. So when I do my visuals, I have a lot of engagement. Like I have over 1,000 views, over 1,000
so
likes.
the public is able to gravitate.
You understand?
But the people you're actually trying to target primarily are not.
They are not coming. Funny enough, you see them in your views. Sometimes when I post it on my story, my team posts it on story, we go check our viewers. We always see them, but they won't even like it. They won't comment.
They'll see and scroll.
So my team was like, bro, you've been working with artists for a very long time. So why are we spending so much money to promote this artist? And at the end of the day, don't end up like appreciating your efforts. So I feel like it's best you sit back, write your own songs, no matter how it is, even if it's not good, and you do a dance visuals about it, you do a video about it, and nobody even watches this. It's your video. And at the end of the day, they don't know the kind of video, the kind of song that is going to bring into the limelight. So just do yourself. So I thought about it for a long time because it was a very big step. I thought about it for, let me say, 6 to 1 year. And I was like, okay, fine. So that was when I wrote my first official song. That was Kolo. And it was crazy. I wrote Kolo, and I don't know if you know Lotus Beats. He is this guy that he does this remix. So I did Kolo. It was a very smooth, kind of whisked, kind of cool Afrobeat. And I featured Lotus Beats. We did a danceable version. I did the dance visuals. And the energy was there. Like people were like, whoa, you can sing. And now like my tone, like, you just keep pushing it. So we released Kolo on January. I think 6th or 16th. I think it was the first Friday of January. Released Kolo, and we were getting those kind of energy. People were like, like, Charlie, you are doing good, like it's good, like I'm like, okay, then it's not much of a risk. I should put it out. So I then advanced and shooting the music video with my team, and it went on well, and we got like we really got like the attention, the love, and the response, and we're like, so that's what actually introduced me. That was what pushed me to start doing music. And by God's grace, things are going on smoothly. It's not as best, because no matter how good it is, there are going to be a little bit shades, there are going to be some backbite and all that. But I feel like there is nothing in this world that they won't talk about. If you are doing good, they'll talk about. If it's bad, they talk about. So I feel like I'm expecting all of this. I know a lot of people that they got into the limelight through negative comments. So I feel like
you got through the limelight through dancing. So you built a certain.
You understand? So that's more of it. That's what's brought Softboy, brought music.
Why did you change from Law to Softboy? Was there an initial plan for that?
Okay, so when I was called Lord, I had a lot of friends that call me Soft. Like, they don't call me Softboy, they call me Soft. Like, you are so, like, because of how I talk, how I relate. I don't drink alcohol, I don't smoke, although I was a dancer, I have dreads. People were like, you be dancer way, and I was also a Kaswa boy. So imagine Kaswa boy, dreads. He doesn't smoke.
It's good you mentioned that side. I didn't ask you to say that.
So I grew up in I didn't grow up in Ghana actually. I didn't grow up in Ghana. My mom is a half Volturian, half Californian, and my dad is a Nigerian. So I grew up with my dad and my mom.
So your hometown is from Nigeria? Or Lagos?
Depends on how we say it.
Abuja.
I was born in Ghana, but my dad is a Nigerian.
He's a Nigerian.
And I wasn't raised, so I was born in Ghana, then I was taken out.
So how would you allocate your hometown?
I'm a Ghanaian.
A Ghanaian.
I'm a proud Ghanaian.
Okay. Okay.
Ghanaian. So I didn't grow up in Ghana actually, but I was born here.
Yeah.
So I grew up in the States. I grew up in Nigeria. I grew up in Benin. I came to Ghana about when I was 9.
So you have different
Yeah.
culture.
Yeah. I remember
That's really a bad thing, right? It's really a bad thing.
I think it's not that bad. I feel
No,
like,
I feel as in bad, as in good bad.
bad. Oh, yeah.
Because if you have some Californian lifestyle in you, you have Benin lifestyle in you, you have
Nigeria.
Nigerian lifestyle, and then you add the Ghana, especially the Kaswa lifestyle. Then
So
you're a you're a full layer artist.
I guess so.
Yeah.
So but I didn't really. I won't say I really enjoyed Nigeria, Benin, and California that much because I was very tender. I was very young
Okay.
at that moment. I came to Ghana around when I was 9-10 years.
Oh,
Yeah. So it was like the fun started when I came
came to Ghana.
And when I came to Ghana, my stepdad had a house at
Okay.
Kaswa, so
So-
there is no way to. So that was why I completed my GHS. I went to SHS in
Yes.
Kaswa. I completed before I went for my professional college. So people are like, you are a dancer, number one.
Mm-hmm.
You have dreads.
Yeah.
You stay at Kaswa
Mhm.
and you don't drink.
You don't smoke.
You don't even really go out.
Out.
So they were calling me like I'm a dancer, but I'm a soft guy.
But,
because
yeah.
I'm not availing myself to all this kind of lifestyle. So people really call me soft.
Yeah.
So when I started doing music, I was like, okay, why don't I just do it soft boy instead of using Lord as, because people know Lord as a dancer.
As a dancer.
Lord as music. It didn't really, and the kind of music I love to do soft music, like sensational music, like music that just the rhythm alone can take you off your comfort zone. That I feel like I'm not just doing songs. I like songs. I like doing songs that the lyrics can that they are going to be people that can relate to whatever I'm saying. So I feel like
Self-interpretation.
you understand. I feel like my songs are songs that no matter how hard your heart is, if you only pay attention to my music, it's a get soft. My song will get through it.
Okay.
So thinking about all about like let me just do soft boy.
Soft boy.
Yeah, soft boy.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how the name
came about.
Yeah.
Why Kolo?
Kolo.
Because you could have started with any other song.
Yeah.
Any other song.
Kolo.
But Kolo came in.
Okay, so when my team and everyone was like start doing music, I went, as every young artist, I went to YouTube. I was like, okay, let me check through the free instrumentals and see if I can create something. So I heard this beat. The name of the beat was Bad Thing by Grandmaster. He's a Kenyan. He's in Kenya.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, I fuck with this beat. I like it. So I was listening to the beats and the only thing that was coming was and I was like, okay, now I've gotten the rhythm, the style, like how I want it to sound.
Yeah.
So I just need to find words that would match the rhythm.
The rhythm.
I checked, and as I said earlier, the beat actually was even it was written Wizkid type of beat. So I'm like, okay, then why don't I just catch it from Wizkid? So I just went to listen to his songs, and there were a few of his songs that he kept mentioning Kolo.
Okay.
And as a Nigerian, Kolo also means like kind of a little bit
crazy. Yeah, mad tense.
And I was like, okay, I also wanted it to be like a love song. So I was like, okay. So that was where the idea started coming from. So I actually even wrote the chorus of the song before I started writing the verse.
Yes, then.
I wrote the chorus and I was singing. Almost all my team knew the chorus of the song. I'm not even writing the verse. So
you have a big song,
yeah,
but the rest of
the empty. So I was even thinking to like feature some of my boys because I told you I was also, yeah. So I was like, let me feature my boys were like, nah. My team was like, nah. It's your first song, so why don't you just be yourself?
Like, introduce yourself.
So I was like, okay, fine. So before we had to do that, we actually had to buy the beats. Although it was a free beat, but I wanted to get lines of the beat. So I had to reach Grandmaster in Kenya, and trying to make transactions from Ghana and Kenya was a little bit. So it took a little while. We ended up trading with Bitcoin and all that. So we got the beat. It wasn't easy. And we got the beat too. We wanted to record it. We went to Kaswa Boys. I tried almost
a lot of studios.
We went to the first studio. We recorded everything. It took this guy about a month or two to get the song.
Wow.
We were talking like it took so long. So by the time he was able to send us the song, we got tired because we recorded a song. We know most of the studios takes like 2 weeks, 3 weeks to get it ready. And 2 months. Now I got to the time we're calling this guy. He didn't want to pick. So we were like, okay, maybe he's coming us. So we went to a different studio. We recorded it and we got the song. And after we got the song, that was when he sent us his own. And we didn't really like it. We didn't, the kind of
energy you wanted from it.
And my team was like, nah, let's listen to the other guy.
Second person.
We listened to it too. it wasn't really catching. It was we were feeling like because when I went to the studio, I explained to the guy that I'm a fresh artist. That's my first song, so he should actually work on my voice and all that because I wasn't really that confident.
Okay.
I was having that doubt that would they like it? Is my song enough to stand that? So this guy also plays in a lot of effects that I was hearing my voice like from my nose. I like nah.
So nasal.
So I was like nah, it was too much. So I went to like 3 studios.
Whoa.
Oh, I didn't paid, got the song, I didn't like it.
Before you ended up,
I ended up with KNG, Kwame Nkrumah Jr. He's an artist himself, a very good artist, and he's a producer. So I reached out to him. I was like, yo, come to my studio. So we went there and we did the last
wait, you paid for all these 3 sessions?
Yeah.
God.
Before you go to a studio, you actually have to either book or when you get there, you pay before you
the
give
session.
So we went to first studio, second studio, and all we paid. We've paid. So
no refunds.
No. How can he? Because he's not mastering everything. He feels
he's done with the song.
So you can't tell me.
And the rest is up to you.
But I wasn't getting what I wanted. So I ended up with KNG and he did what I loved. I really liked it. I was like, okay. Oh, that was still not confident because first time.
Yeah, first time. A lot of self-doubt.
Charlie, feel free. Just do it. It's your first song. It's not your last song.
And there's no marking scheme to what your previous song is.
You understand? And it was even like, don't worry. The more you record, the more you get better.
Yeah.
At least somebody hears and like, this is your first song.
They can relate. Yeah, they can relate.
That was what pushed me off.
Yeah.
And funny enough, my latest single, Ungrateful.
Yeah.
I recorded Ungrateful and Kolo on the same day.
Wow. With KNG.
With KNG.
Yeah.
Because I loved how his working mechanism was. So people are thinking Ungrateful was like a heartbreaking song. So people are like, I released a love song and few months I released a heartbreaking song. So I've gotten a heartbreak. But they don't really know that
it's the same
on
the same day.
In the same with the same director.
A 2-side coin things.
Different story, different line, different beat.
But you had already written the lyrics
everything
before you went to meet.
Before I started doing music, I already had a lot of
songs there.
So I was like, and when I write songs, I usually give to my friends that artists. So that day I just like, I recorded Kulu. I was like, cool. Before I had to, I was like, yo, Kenji, I was like, yo, bro, I was like, I have this song. I was like, yo, record it. I was like, hey, okay, fine. So I recorded Ungrateful too. And it's also crazy. It also was very emotional. It really had touching and all that. So that's everything I had to do with Kulu and the building of Kulu and Kulu.
Yeah. So far from Kulu till now, how many songs do you have out there?
So I would say officially, I would say 2 songs.
2 songs.
Yes, but
Kulu and Ungrateful.
Yes, Kulu and Ungrateful. But Kulu is 3 songs. So we have Kulu, official Kulu. That's the normal song.
You have the speed up.
Kulu, not even speed up. We have Kulu dance version. That one is with Lotus beat.
Okay.
He changed. Although it's the same lyrics, he changed everything to make it look a little bit more.
He's good at that.
Danceable.
How does he do that?
I
may have to ask him one day.
Then I did another remix again with Rage's beat.
Okay.
That was a drill.
Okay.
Because I'm more of less social person.
Yeah.
So Kolo is 3. We have Kolo dance, Kolo drill. So Kolo alone is 3.
Okay.
Ungrateful.
The official Kolo is in what genre?
It's Afrobeat, pure Afrobeat. Yeah. Okay. Then the dance is more of this dance. Piano, ashoko kind of stuff. Yeah. And the Rage's one was drill.
Like, pure drill. Yeah.
Before I have released Ungrateful. So it's actually 4 songs, but
so are you going to what is the name? Oh, put them together and then make it an EP.
Maybe that
because since they're already out, you can just put 2 and 2 together.
Making an EP is
no, just those 3 songs.
Those 3 songs.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'll talk about my team. Because most of my styles, it really goes through a lot of
processes before it gets out.
It's actually a good idea. Speak to my team and their response. I feel like it will be a great. I'm sure.
Then you can dash us one bonus track.
Don't worry, I actually have one bonus track. This is a crazy.
Please, not a heartbreak song.
No. This one it is an explicit song. Only the boys can relate.
Thank
the
you.
Girls cannot relate.
You understand. You're very good, though. You're very good.
It's a cool song. It's Ginger. Yeah.
It really makes sense, though.
Ginger, you understand?
Yes.
The storyline is about how girls have been belittling us. But anyway, when we get to them, we show them Ginger.
Can you imagine? Right now, even when you fly economy, a broke guy.
For real.
You get it.
It's like the girls.
Those people too don't even know where the passport office is.
For real. Like, trust me.
So you really need to release Ginger.
Release it.
Yeah.
It's really true. Like, there's a lot of stuff. Like, you can see girls like me personally right now, I'm using an XR.
Yeah.
I have girls that are using 13, 14, but they keep asking me for money each and every day. Yeah, he's on a 13 Pro Max, but yeah,
Can you relate?
you understand?
Yeah.
I feel like they feel because of their personal appearances and their how they show. Oh, I'm not trying to hit any girl or anything. I'm not. You girls not fight with me, oh. But as I was saying, they feel like because of how they look like, if you're not driving a Benz, you're not holding a better iPhone, you are broke. That's the kind of mentality.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. Most of the guys are having some songs and all that. They are loaded. They don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know. They don't know. So
Yeah.
Ginger relates more to that. So guys that they experience most of those.
Those things.
They really relate to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you say you are an Afrobeat artist, an Afropop artist, or what would you call yourself as an artist? Or now some people do not want to put themselves in a particular box, so they say they're a versatile artist.
Yeah.
So what would you call yourself?
I'm a versatile artist.
Yeah. That's an interesting one.
The reason why I'm actually saying this is because although I do Afrobeat,
Yeah.
I'm having the ability to be able to hop on any kind of song.
And you're still fresh. You're still green.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I'm able to like hop on any kind of. If it's real, I will be able to flow. I'm not saying I'm the best. I won't be good at
everything.
genre, but
Yeah.
I would definitely put up something you would definitely jump to. So,
Okay.
But my main light. I'm not a rapper. I'm a singer, and I'm more of Afro. I love Afro. I
Okay.
love Afro. So I would call myself an Afrobeat artist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Alright.
what I think I would call myself.
As a now, what is your camp looking like?
My camp is looking bright. That's what I would say. It's looking bright. We are working on a lot of fireworks, a lot of fireworks. Although right now I would say we are in a seedling process. I feel like we are now trying to touch there. You understand? When the time gets there and our hands are there, we didn't struggle all that much. You understand? So yeah. So my camp, and one thing I really love about my team is that they are my number one fans.
Okay.
That's number one. It's not just a working relationship.
Okay.
It's more of like a family relationship. So before people jam to my song, they're already jamming to my song.
Okay.
So the manager knows how to sing my song. My mom knows how to sing my song. My sister.
You get
my campus is very cool.
Okay.
Yeah, we are fine. We are nice. Yeah.
Okay.
And we are working on a whole lot of projects, like a whole lot of projects. We just shot Ungrateful official music videos, and it will be dropping any moment from now.
When you say any moment from now,
Yes.
that's a very big word.
Yes.
That's like that can take like a century. How soon?
We were planning to release it on the last Friday of this month,
Okay.
but my team is still contemplating.
Think about
So,
it.
like,
They're checking the metrics and then
yes. So
yeah.
if it hasn't dropped at the last Friday of this month, then maybe next month.
So let's say probably in a few weeks.
Yeah, probably in a few weeks.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Finally, we're able to get the beans. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's more of it.
Okay. All right. So far, what would you say is your most like intriguing thing or your fun memory in your journey so far? One thing that keeps you.
Oh, I feel like meeting people.
Okay.
Yeah, meeting people and the encounter I get.
Okay.
Kind of, yeah, because with music, I feel like, and there's really one thing I'm benefiting from, but I'm not really happy from it.
Yeah.
When I was a dancer, when I go to shows and all that, they always respect and treat the artist
Okay.
first.
Yeah.
But they treat with the dancers.
Dancers.
So you can get to a place and they will say there's a lot of dancers sitting outside. So when I was a dancer, I wasn't really getting all that kind of. But when I started doing music, I'm having that kind of a little bit respect.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he's an artist, so I'm
The preference.
yeah, that little privilege, and I'm also being able to meet people that I hardly get to meet, like you, like this. If not for
We'll have
music,
certainly met somewhere.
else.
Yeah. Yeah.
So music has been able to meet a lot of people, a lot of producers, a lot of. It wasn't for music, I only have been able to meet KNJ. But
Okay.
aside him being a producer, he's an artist.
Artist.
He releases massive songs, and there are people that really want to meet him.
Yeah.
They can't meet him, but because of music, too, I've been privileged to be able to meet
Yeah.
him. There are a lot of people, I wouldn't like to mention names, but there are a lot of people that I'm not sure I'll be able to meet them if not for music.
Okay.
And there are places I've been able to enter. I've been on MX24 with
Okay.
Jason. I've been on few platforms. I feel like music has been able to drop me there. TED TV like this. When I released my song. They actually held the promotion.
Yeah.
They promoted the song. It even ended up being on top 5 video charts and all that. And I feel like all these things, I wouldn't have been able to be there if I didn't have like pushed myself in doing the music. So that's the only thing I can say about it.
Well, I know when you started, you said you started writing music at a very, very like early age, right? As of now, okay, time has gone. As of now, what would you say your writing process is like? Your songwriting process is like?
So my song, I'm not really confident in singing, but when it comes to writing songs, I feel like I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm very, very good.
What's that thing? Is it the words people relate with, and you can also relate to it, or is it like ginger, where even though it's a general thing, you also have, I'm sure you also have a personal relationship, or you've had personal experiences?
So my lyrics are, let me say, they are mood changing.
Okay.
Yes. If you are listening to my song, you have to actually classify it. If not, if you play my whole songs, your mood will be swinging. Because when you play Ungrateful, you feel heartbroken. When you play Kolo, you feel in love. When you play Ginger, because I make sure that every word, every lyrics in my song is going to have like an impact to the person listening to the song. So if you are in a good mood, please don't listen to Ungrateful. You might even cry.
Okay.
So if you are in a good
Thanks
mood,
for the disclaimer.
my songs, it flattenates people's emotions. So I try possible best, like any song I write, if it's emotional, it's emotional. If it is joyful, it's joyful. If it is love and you feel in love, if you listen to Kulu, I don't think you might text your ex back. You might text it. Yeah. Don't do that.
I've listened to it, right?
Don't do that.
But maybe now I may have to pay attention to that.
You might text your ex.
Has it ever happened to someone very close to you?
Yeah.
Is he your manager?
Yes.
Is he your manager?
His manager. No.
Nah.
I have a friend that it happened like that.
Did it work?
Oh, I didn't really inquire.
Okay.
I didn't really do work well. He'd be like, I'm the fault.
Well, it's okay.
He wants to control.
Okay.
It's really giving me. I'm just loving the energy
around there
from the song.
Yeah.
Some people are like, when they listen to the song, it moves them. I'm just happy. I'm just happy that at least I'm not making myself happy alone. And looking at the statistics of how my music is doing. Gracefully, I'm a young artist, but I'm clocking over 10,000 streams and all that. And
that's sometimes really hard to get.
You understand? So I feel like my first song, love song, is not even a very done like it's a cool normal song. I'm clocking over 10,000 streams going, and so I feel like it's touching those it's supposed to touch. The more I put in efforts, the more I strive hard. I feel like, and I'm also somebody that I like to be progressive. As I've been able to get 10,000 with Kolo going, Ungrateful is definitely it has to cross more than that. And each song I'm releasing, and my team, my management, they are doing so much to make sure that we don't hit back. Because this is the seedling part and it's the most difficult part. So we are doing our possible best to make
if you're able to come out through all the attacks, through all the negative comments, if you're able to grow, you're able to flower, I'm sure the rest is just harvest.
So that's just it. We are just praying to God and doing our possible best as humans to also. And I'm sure, I believe in myself, my team believes in me, and I believe in my team too. And I'm sure with time, people hear about Softboy.
That's really good. That's a very positive one for you being able to. So now let's say there's about 10,000 plus count of where your music has gone into the streams and everything. Where would you say your audience are from? Like your audience segmentation is the demographic. Is it Ghana? Is it Nigeria? Is it Benin? Is it California? In Ghana, is it Kaswa? Is it like
so the last time my management and I checked my statistics, I had more Ghana than Ghana was number one. USA was number 2. Nigeria was number 3. And Congo and the rest.
Interesting.
Ghana were from. So Ghana, USA, then Nigeria.
So seeing something like this, what is the camp in your camp? What is it looking like? Are we going to keep like the trend there? Or you're also going to,
since I'm getting those, I feel like they really would relate to my song most. So Ghana number one, definitely my homeland.
Yeah.
I'm Ghanaian. So yeah, if I'm getting a lot of Ghanaians to support what I'm doing, I feel like it's enough for me.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I don't want to be Ghana being a Ghanaian artist and blow in US instead.
Yeah.
I have to first build a very good
Audience,
structure
yeah.
at home before I hit off. So if my audience are more Ghanaians, I feel like it's better.
Okay.
It's very, very good because Ghana then USA,
USA.
Nigeria. It's I feel like it's fair enough.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
very, very good.
Okay. What are you looking at doing in terms of collaboration? As new as you are, hitting us with Kolo,
Yeah.
hitting us with Ungrateful. Even Kolo has, three,
Yeah.
three versions. Ungrateful is out. You just, told us your secret right now that Ginger may come out very, very, very soon with some visuals and all of that. That gets a lot of tractions, like a lot of attention. There are artists that will try, okay, let's look at this guy. What is this new artist doing? His song is already popping. People want to jump on it. Your team also wants to be able to control what is also coming in. So what is it looking like for you? Are you being picky about featuring other people, or now you just want to like you're being open to get features, but you're also looking at maybe doing your own thing for a while so that we pay attention to you? Like, what is it looking like?
Okay, so personally, as at the moment, I don't really need a feature. Like as at the moment, my team and I don't actually have any piece that's at the moment need a second hand. But as at the moment, my team and I, they've actually like given an open door for any artist that likes my sound and would like me to hop on their song.
Okay.
This is going to be a very flexible term.
Okay.
Because they really would like me to hop on people's songs, but personally, I don't really have any song. I'm actually working on some open verses for most of my friends artists. I don't really want to look that desperate.
Okay.
My team also don't want me to look that desperate.
Okay.
Because although I'm very close with a lot of team, Ungrateful it was being produced by Beats Vampire.
Okay.
Olive the Boys manager.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I'm a little bit close with them and all
Yeah.
that. We don't want to look desperate, like we are rushing. We want to work with Olive. We want to work with. Although I'll be grateful to be able to work with them, but
if you get a call, you pick it up.
definitely. But we don't want to force any collaboration or try to infuse any kind of. Like if there's any artist out there underground, don't belittle yourself. Any artist, and you feel like, oh, you like my sound, you want us to work, just hit my DMs. And we'll put you through, and we definitely work out things together. So that's
Class members. Your colleague. When I say class member, I'm saying like your fellow artists who are interested in doing something with T-shirt. I feel like collaboration among the young new artists sometimes is very hard. It's always going to be like, if I'm an artist and you're an artist, we know that we do song, we just stay inside, but you don't really get people randomly reaching out to, I had Softboy, and I think like, let me just it's really difficult to see a lot of collaborations this time around. So
I've been able to get a few people that want me to hop on their songs, and I just I'm someone that's like, when I'm doing something, I try to do it as professional as possible. So I've had a lot of few DMs. I won't say a lot though. I've had few DMs, but I feel like my team and I have gone through their pages, and they don't seem really professional with it. They're like just doing it, and they don't want my signature or my voice to be on a song that isn't something we are genuinely going to put out. You understand? So that is why
equally hardworking, just like you, the way your people are also.
Just be serious about what you are doing. Be ready to put in invest, because doing music is like the most softest part, like the most easiest part.
Really?
Yeah. When recording a song is the most simplest part. That's why there are a lot of artists that have like.
I may have to come for classes so that you start branding me out.
The biggest one is the promotion.
It's a promotion.
You have to promote it. You have to be moving from one place to the other. So imagine doing a song with somebody whereby the person is not even like ready to promote whatever you've done. Then what's the essence of doing it?
So far as the song has been sent to them, they just post it.
They feel like that's it. They just post it. Some they don't even have a distribution company. I have friends that they release their songs only on Audiomack, and it doesn't get there. You understand? Because as an artist, you should get like a distribution company whereby they distribute your song. I work with CMA Music, OV works there, Okenet. There's a lot of artists.
Yeah.
They are the one that are responsible for distribution. Like, yeah, your music will be on Spotify, Apple Music, like all that.
All of those.
If you're an artist,
DSPs.
yeah. So if you are not an artist that is really professional what you are doing, I feel like you're just going to waste my time. Because at the end of the day, I'm not also there trying to get there. So if you don't help me, I can't help you. And if I help you and you're not reciprocating energy, I'm just wasting my time and my management's time.
With the knowledge you have about the business of music, right? Would you say is what your team is literally trying to teach you alongside what you do yourself, right? Because they handle the background scenes and everything. Is it what they also tell you? Okay, this is how it works. Blah 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 blah. Or you have actually decided to like teach yourself, understand how the music works? Because you see, you can be in the same. Let's say we can be doing the same kind of work, right? But because I'm focused about less, right? My own is to write, sing, be on time at where I have to be. The rest of the work is up to the team to figure it out. Are you getting that knowledge from them, or you are doing both? You are also learning while they are also teaching you. Because you do not get a lot of artists. Like you can randomly go to an artist page right now on IG. If you're not careful, you want to quit IG. Like serious. You get.
As I said earlier, me and my team, we are out of just being a team. We are more like a family. And hopefully for me, luckily for me, I've been able to learn most of these things before I even got into it. So they don't really stress that much because what they are trying to say, I really get
okay.
We work hand in hand. Yeah, sometimes I even give them suggestions. Like, why don't we do it like this?
Okay.
And like, okay, yeah, that's a great idea. We just copy it out too. Things move on smoothly for me. That's why I don't want to like work with any artist that isn't like really serious or like that's what he's doing. If not, it's going to like
I get it.
Me and my team.
Yeah,
we're going to try to like we are not coming to
explain to you,
and it's
a lot of an explanation sometimes doesn't work.
You get it?
Yeah,
that's it. So if you're only serious, devoted, and really ready to work with me, definitely my team.
Okay. Are you doing this sandwich for us? Are we going to have a Softboy time where Softboy is a dancer? Softboy, can do the choreography. Softboy can sing. You know what I'm talking about. Like the Asha, the Chris Brown.
Yeah, that's more of me. I dance and I sing. Just that right now I'm professional into music.
What I'm trying to say, like, as you do the music, are we going to get like a lot of visuals where we are seeing a lot of choreography?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying when I released Kolo, I did Kolo dance challenge and I've been on a dance visual several with my team. Yeah, when I say I don't dance anymore, it's actually that I don't dance professionally. So I won't be able to dance on anybody's song beside mine. You understand? Even if it's Softboy, even if it's Chris Brown, I won't be fortunate enough to hop on your song as a professional dancer. You get it?
Interesting.
It won't even make sense. Like Softboy is dancing behind Chris Brown whilst I'm an artist myself. So although I'm not saying I'm feeling too big, but professionally I'm out of I would dance when it's my music. I can dance to support my fellow artists. Drew song, I can do a dance video with this and all that, but I won't be able to avail myself as a professional dancer to promote him. So I'm here. When it comes to dancing, as far as my music, you enjoy it. When it's music, you enjoy it. It's more of me.
Okay. Are we going to get a lot of danceable tunes?
Yeah. A lot. I'm working on a whole lot.
Okay. So How many should we expect? Are we going to get one this year? Because this year, we need to party last.
Gotten on Kolo, the dance version, and Ginger is a full dance vibe. Like it's a full you can't stand. The beats alone will make you dance before the voice and everything. So there's going to be a lot of dance.
Okay,
is what people actually know me for. And I feel like I should give them more of that because sometimes when I get to stage, that's why I really did the Kolo dance version. When I get to stage and I perform the Kolo, people are like, they look amazed, like, is that not slot? Like, why is he singing? So it's so new to them until I now play the Kolo dance version and I dance. Like,
that's the one we know.
You understand?
Yeah.
Lately, I'll definitely be doing more of dancing songs. So at least they get to know that, the guy that dance now is doing music. So it doesn't look all new to them all of a sudden. That's going to be
with the relationship you've built in the dance community, how is it influencing like your path right now in music?
It's influencing.
Are they doing a lot of promotion for you?
It's partial. I'll say it's partial.
Crack.
Yeah, you understand? Some are giving me the good energy I want. Some are not giving me the energy as I want. And I feel like
why is it because they want you back to dance?
I feel so. I feel so because they feel like I'm going to be using them.
Okay.
That's what they're trying to say. See, if it was to be first, I would join them to go to programs and dance with them. But right now, if I would need them, it's for them to dance on my song. I hope you get that kind of mentality to do.
I guess
Mindsets that I'm using them.
Yeah.
Like, software, the ordinary he just wants to dance on a song. You understand? And sometimes I go to shoot content with them. They dance on my song and they want me to like dance on videos, like dance. I'm a piano and all that. And I feel like it's not that I can't do it, but right now the kind of part I'm into, it's not right to be able to do all of it. So it's not making the relationship as smooth as possible. But those who understand me, they are with me.
Yeah. Okay. So from now till the end of the year, what are some of the lineup events you are looking at getting, or you guys are still working on? You're crossing your I's and T's, so that if we are buying ticket, we know that okay, if we buy ticket for XYZ event, Softboy will be there.
Okay, so currently we are working on a big festival. My team, we are working on a big festival called the New Testament Festival. The name actually says everything. The New Testament. So we are aimed to put out young like Gen Z that are doing massively creatively. So it's going to be a festival where going to be music, dance, and I'll feature a lot of my mates. I love my friends that do music. Ezra Boy, I don't know if you know him. Myself, I have few friends that are Gen Z. This guy, I have a lot of them. So that's what we're actually working out. A festival. We were planning to do it something like small since it was the maiden edition. But looking at it, if you are going to do it, just do it big once and for all. So that would also take a little while. So we are hoping to do it September. But looking at how things are, it's either we do it December or maybe next year. Yeah. We want to do it big. And we want it to be big enough that at the end of the day, it's not just monetary, but we're also going to promote myself as a brand, my management team as a brand, and most of the Gen Zs. So it's going to be like a Gen Z festival. But the name is the New Testament Festival.
But aside that, with other events, you've not hopped on any invitations to appear?
Few invitations on this month, actually 27th of this month. I'm hopping into Black on Stage night with Kwamina MP at Club Coaches in Legon. Yeah, it's going to be a crazy night. All black strict party, Black on Stage with Kwamina MP. Yes, 27th. And there are a few. Okay. There are a few events. My managers are the one I'm in charge of. They just tell me like.
So 27th, you have somewhere to go.
27th. I don't know. Place. I was just like, 27th, you have a show here. Like, okay, fine. So they always give me 2 weeks, 3 weeks heads up to the event. So there's going to be a lot of just stay active on my page, follow me, text me, and you definitely get to see more of my events and more of my shows. But actually, the New Testament Festival is what my management is actually
are working for. So to be like an annual event, possibly.
Like how we wanted to do it in the way of, you see how Drew have Sele concept every year. Beam has the Beam Day. So it's going to be like that, but we didn't want it to be like Softboy concept. We want it to be a little bit different. That's how. So it's going to be the New Testament Festival for me and most
other artists.
It's going to be annual. So we are still doing a lot of underground works and putting things in place. We'll definitely bring for TV base.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. So thank you very much for telling us so much about you, what you're up to. We know Ginger. Guys, Kolo is out there. 3 versions. And there is Ungrateful. You guys may not hear Ginger before I do, so don't worry. I'll come and tell you how it sounds like. But Ginger is going to come out very, 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 very soon, in a few weeks' time, and with some visuals, I guess. So thank you so much for coming. Kindly tell your people where they can find your music, all the DSPs. Right now you have to promote yourself, so all the DSPs, they can find you and your handles as well.
So it's Softboy music. The reason why the music is because if you search Softboy, there's a lot of songs. So it's a Softboy music. The music is MUZIQ.
MUZIQ.
You won't miss it. If you type normal soft, SOFT, boy, BOY, space, MUZIQ. Anyway, even if you search me on Google, you get me. So that's interesting.
Thank you very much for coming. Thank you for fan base. Please go check out Softboy. Kolo is out. We mentioned that earlier. That's 3 versions, of course. Ungrateful is out there. The ladies should be ready for for the attack, right?
Yeah,
We are coming with ginger so much. It's going to come out very, very soon.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Softboy. Thank you so much to your team for dedicating
Yeah.
their time and pulling up today.
so much.
Thank you so much.
I would look forward to have to meet you guys again.
Okay.
At that time. And
Okay.
that time, you're hoping to be bigger and better.
Yeah, thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
By then, I hope we'll be getting like more bangers,
Don't
more
worry.
bangers. Yeah. So we have so much to talk about. Thank you so much for coming today. Okay, it's a wrap.